Set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Nix. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Did not like what he was seeing, but so he's just going to hurl this one away. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. One finds his man, Ingram. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Get the Harvey here from the pistol. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The tackle there finds Neil Hunter. Here's Nix. It's his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Steps up and he's running with it. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
19 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. On the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was...
It's a Denver touchdown! The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now for Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Texans 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from 1. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Texans, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. Now throw to the outside. He gets the job done.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
There's another for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans face a 4-point deficit. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 41.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Nick's now to throw. And to set up the screen here, it's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On the ground again with Mixon. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans in need of some points before the break. Stroud looking to throw. Third and 2. Loses it again. But fortune on the Texans side. What their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Throwing on first down, Nix. Ooh, found a soft spot, crosses the 25. And he's finally marked down at the 34. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And he's got a free play here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. That is so heads up, Brock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Drops it down, Harvey. And this one does not go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, they need 7. On the draw, they give it to Harvey. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's fourth down.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime, coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Nico Collins, incomplete. Leads to second and 10.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. He finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. It's Harvey straight ahead. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Next, trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Denver.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Nix. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, here's Nix. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Escapes a defender. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. On the option, here's Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun now, first round. He puts some juice on it deep. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
Harvey is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, Stroud. Catch made. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Throw here, third down. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down. Here's Nix again. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Up the middle to Harvey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's good for a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Broncos first down.
Harvey once more. Shoots away from one. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
He's going to have this one down to the 37. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Nix holds on to it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Gonna keep this one and go. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sports, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tried to throw on 1st down. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11 more yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They're responding quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Into the hands of Dell. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Denver set to take the field on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Harvey headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. On third down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He fields this at the 18. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Texans first down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Stroud throwing here on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's now second and 10.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Stroud completes it quick. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
Loss of 2 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Out now come the Texans on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Stroud. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 on to Mixon. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. 1st down, Stroud. And off here to Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Again, Stroud. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Stroud now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl.